You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Welcome to Rom Wills About That Business. Tax payments. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, Rom just got a tax form. It was very prosperous for me. I was like, wait a minute, I got these. Found out about the 1099K. I was like, man, they hit me. I was a little like perturbed at first because I thought I had to like do some double income stuff. But I checked everything out. Everything lines up. I was like, okay, good. But one of the things I had been doing anyway, because I don't know, with the new tax changes and stuff, I wasn't sure I couldn't really guarantee what I'm going to pay. And then actually dealing with some of these entities that I deal with online, especially, their method of accounting is weird. So I don't know how they figure out what, when, everything is weird. I actually have to wait. Most entities I can figure it out right away. But like Amazon, for example, I'll share this with you. Like money I made in November won't get paid until January. Now I'm gonna have to look at the form and figure it out how that works. So I'm just like, So it's like, okay, so that probably go on my 2019 payments. It should, but I got to check. But whatever the case, right? One thing in business, you want to, especially if you're self-employed, you're not having money taken out of your tax, right? One of the things you want to do is always put away, keep a lump sum away. Just like you keeping money in your savings, have that lump sum ready. Now, thankfully, I'm ready for any surprises. And then, but at the same time, I got to see what's up because, the tax changes and everything, right? Because one of the good things with the tax changes, I think I'll be getting a little bit extra as far as deductions, right? The standard deduction. And, you get some little write-offs here and there. So we'll see. We'll see. And even then, one thing about tax, if you can't pay it all in one motion, as long as you give them a down payment, you can set up a tax payment plan with anybody, with the IRS, just as long as you give them their cut. But just keep that in mind. That's one thing you want to keep that in mind, especially unless your business is one that, like you can have any company withhold stuff for you, which is cool. You can have a company withhold stuff. Well, that's okay, or if you're dealing. But if you're not, like if you say you're getting direct payments and you're not regularly paying sales tax, and that can happen depending on what you're doing, put the money away. Just make sure you have that lump sum. You want that lump sum anyway, right? Because remember, Uncle Sam is going to figure out how to get his cut. They go to figure out, like even with that 1099K, like people will get away with a lot online, and they were like, oh no, we getting our money. They getting it, right? But keep your receipts too. Keep all your receipts. You try to write off every little thing that you can. Shit, if you can write off, if you use your car for business, write that off. Your your home, everything, whatever you use, write that off. But just know that it's coming. And actually, I'm gonna tell you what. And here's an interesting thing, because this is something my grandmother did. I ain't necessarily agree with it, but then I kind of understood it. She actually charged a little bit less for rent than she could have for her properties. But then she ended up, the way it worked out, because she actually worked in accounting. She ended up never paying taxes for anything. And I figured it out at first. I'm like, they get that money. She said, no, I can write this off. And that's one thing I always think about, write-offs. I'm like, shoot, if I'm doing this for business, I'm writing it off. But yeah, tax payments, tax time. like right now, everybody, if you're independent and you did any work for somebody, you should be getting 1099s. If you work for somebody, you got paid services over $600, you should be getting a 1099 from them. Should be. Whether or not you actually do is another thing, but you should be. But you want to you want to really keep that in mind. So anyway, yeah, I'm doing that. Oh, that's like tax time. Just as an aside, tax time is the only time you wish you had kids. Yeah, I'm happy I got some. And I'm like, yeah, you little tax write-off, you. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Yeah, we'll get those taxes together, y'all. Yeah, and on a more serious note, y'all should have legally any 1099s, any tax documents should be you should be getting them at the latest the first week of February, because they have to be postmarked on January 31st legally. So keep that in mind. If it's not there, it's like, hey, they ain't doing their job. You jump on them or something. If it's a 1099, you might be like, yeah. But anyway, get that money right, y'all. Get those tax payments ready, or, if you really good, get that tax refund. Assuming the government opens soon. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.
Yeah.